Um, so today I want to just come to you guys and tell you about what I've read so far in the book Eckhart Tolle, New Earth. Remember I said I was reading that. You see my little posty notes, and I have stuff highlighted that I'm going to read you a little part today that I highlighted, but I have stuff highlighted all through the book. Like, okay, like this so far is good. I just got to chapter 3. I told you I'm not a reader. I'm not a reader. So, and my mind is a wanderer. So, it's hard to stay focused and stuff. So, it took me a little while to get through chapter 2. Chapter 2 was 40 pages. I'm like, what? But I'm through it. And so what I found in so far with reading the 2 chapters, chapter 1 is, sorry. Chapter 1 is called The Flowering of Human Consciousness. This is what chapter 1 is. And then chapter 2 is called Ego, the Current State of Humanity. Okay, this is chapter 2 it's called. So within these 2 chapters, I've discovered, first of all, I all of a sudden, like, I didn't want to go to church anymore. Like, not that I don't believe in God, but I just did not want to go to church anymore or whatever, right? So that was, getting me depressed too. I couldn't figure out what was going on. So not even getting me depressed. I was already in the depression. It just was layers just going on. Let's just piling on and piling on. Just like with my arm, my whole right arm got hurt. I got injured at work. I can't work. I'm on pain on top of pain now. So it's like layers of depression. My money slowed up. I still got to deal with my bills and my kids and my fiance and all of that. You know what I mean? So it's just layer upon layer upon layer or whatever. But what I found in these 2 chapters was it was totally normal not to want to go to church anymore. I couldn't find the sentence. I had to make sure, because I don't want to offend anybody who goes to church. Like, whatever you need to do to get you through, whatever in life, I'm fine with. But for me, I had to figure it out. So in these 2 chapters, it helped me figure it out. Like, okay, it's not that you are taking credit from God or saying, oh, I don't need to go to church. Church is all a lie. You're not saying that. This is a part of the awakening, which this book talks about constantly, is awakening and being conscious of the unconsciousness, like, of how your thought process have been for so many years, and how programmed we have been as human beings over the years, and how we just are walking around living life as robots, as I stated before. We just get up, we plug in, and we go. You know what I mean? We're not living. So when you awaken, it's a different feeling, and you feel like, what the hell is going on? So that's why I knew I had to get this book. Like, God kept saying, get the book, get the book. And he made me remember the specials that Oprah did, and said, Tasha, get the book, because this book is going to help you. And this book is actually helping me understand what I'm going through right now, and why everybody is looking at me like, what do you mean, you don't need to be married, or you don't need to go to church anymore? Like, what, you don't believe in God? Yes, I believe in God. And I'm not saying that if you want to be married, but I've come to know that is just a man-made thing. They need to paperwork on us. They need to track us. You get attached to this person, and now all of his bills and everything getting attached with you. It's all for the government. I hate when people be like, well, when I get married, I'm going to do better. You're not going to do better. If you ain't doing better as boyfriend and girlfriend, you ain't going to do better married, okay? If he cheated on you when you wasn't married, he going to cheat on you when you was married. I done seen plenty marriages break up. I done been in the weddings. I done been at them. Me and my fiance, okay, which I'm going to stop calling him that. I don't know what I'm calling him. I ain't think of it yet. I don't know what I'm calling him. But we've been together going on 10 years. It'll be 10 years in April. And we stronger than ever. You know, we done been through our ups and downs, don't get me wrong, but we love each other. Like, and I love him just as much as somebody who's married loves their husband or wife. You know what I mean? So, again, it's the ego. It's the mind. It's our mind. It's what hundreds of thousands of years ago when they first, not even hundreds of thousands, I'm lying. It was in 1917. I'm not gonna get the date. Don't quote me. I'm gonna get my dates. But it's when they first said let's track marriages and stuff. Because before he wasn't nobody having to go to no court, get no licenses and all that. Like, just think about it. Do some research on it. I ain't gonna get into it with y'all because I ain't got my facts right now. But do your research on it. So anyway, what that helped me. These 2 chapters so far, only 2 chapters in, okay, cleared up what I was thinking in my mind. I don't need any man or anybody to tell me how to speak to God or how to get closer to God or how to do, I don't need to pay every week for you to go, wherever you're going to go and make me feel bad when I can't pay my tithes and offering and all that. But that's not what it's all about out here, guys. That's not what God intended, and that's why we're so always like frazzled. Always, our minds is always like going like, oh my God, I didn't do that right. I gotta do this. Oh my God, everybody's gonna look at me like this because it's not the way to go. It's not right because they said it's not right. So everybody's walking around beating themselves up off of some made up law that somebody said we had to do. That's not what God intended and intends for us to live. That peace that surpasses all understanding, I'm coming to see, is definitely coming and only can come from you, and only you can do it. You and the Lord. You pray about it, you empty your mind, you drop and lower and lose your ego. You stop wanting to obtain things and feel like if I don't have this, I'm not this, which I'm getting ready to read you right now, which totally is like, I was like, oh my God, when I read it last night, I almost jumped out the chair. Like, Terrence was like, what the hell was going on with you? So I want to read it to you because this is one of my issues, of why I'm always in my head, which Eckhart Tolle is trying to tell you. Our ego keeps us in our head. It'll build on anything. It doesn't matter. It'll build on suffering. You ain't gotta have nothing. It'll build on that, saying, "Oh, you're a loser. You suck." And look at what they got. Look at what they got. So it just keeps you there. Whatever it can feed on to keep you feeling like you're less than and you need to do more, and your mind just wrestling and thinking. That's what the ego wants you to do. So in chapter 2, it's 2 things that it's like a little challenges that he like asks you to do sometimes in the book or whatever. But the name of the like little paragraph inside of chapter 2 is called The Illusion of Ownership. Okay, like see how he has them like title up the top. So it's still in chapter 2, the ego, but this little paragraph is called The Illusion of Ownership. And it goes on for a couple of pages. You have a lot of stuff highlighted, I told y'all. So I want to read you. I was going to read you something else, but I'm not going to get into that right now. I'll come back to that. But this is one of the things that stood out, chapter 2, to me that I wrestle with daily, and so it's slowly going down, slowly, because I just started, reading the book and really trying to understand what's going on. But anyway, oh, I'm sorry. What I under that other little paragraph or something else, what I found for me is under wanting, the need for more. It's still in chapter 2, but this is, you see how I have this is me right there? Yeah, this is one of the issues with me. So it says, the ego identifies with having, but its satisfaction in having is a relatively shallow and short-lived one. Concealed within it remains a deep-seated sense of dissatisfaction, of incompleteness, of not enough. I don't have enough yet. By which the ego really means I am not enough yet. So this is what I struggle with all the time. I always be like, oh my God, I never got a college degree. I always start stuff and I don't finish it. And, I'm not making enough money. And, I don't, anything. I mean, anything. I just be like, it's just not enough. I just want more. I just want more. I just want more. You know what I mean? And I'm always going to have this problem if I don't drop that part of my ego, which is only a small portion of it. Our ego is huge, which will come along in the book. But, we have ego over everything. Like, it's another part in the book that I probably bring up in another video. He was saying, challenge your ego and see, just think of the things you have and see if it matters if you have them or not. Like, if you don't have them, would you feel some sort of way or whatever? Like he said, think about your possessions or your job or whatever. And it made me think about like my car. And I know I'm like a lot of us out here. Like, our cars make us feel good. Oh, I got a nice, I got a nice car. You like to pull up in your car. You feel good in your car. You feel like, yeah, I worked hard for my car. And then I got what we call in Philly a squatter. Like, not a squatter, but it's like a 2010 Buick, which is the other car. Now, do I like driving the Chrysler more, the new car more than the Buick? Yes, I do. And that's a part of our ego. And I'm admitting that, when I'm in the black car, I feel different. I feel like, everything's new, the seats are heated, it's good, I'm good, the radio, I can talk through the phone, so it's building my ego. It's making me feel good. This car is making me feel good. And what the book is going to show you is you need to feel good without any of your possessions. Say if you didn't have any of your possessions and we all woke up even today and everybody had the same thing, or not even, let me take that back. Let's say we didn't all wake up even today. Just say you had to wake up tomorrow without any of your possessions. Get back to me. Let me know what your thought process is about that. And be honest with yourself. You understand what I'm saying? Like, shit, I was honest. Like, I was like, what? I would feel, so I'm checking myself right now. Like, I'm really ready to get rid of the fucking car. Just so I can, I gotta move. I gotta progress. Like, stuff cannot make us feel better than, guys. We have to, first of all, acknowledge that. Don't lie to yourself. Acknowledge that. Okay, and rise above that. So I'm gonna be the first to admit that I need to rise above material things. I'm not materialistic at all, on like to that extent, but certain things I can be shallow and materialistic on, and it does feed my ego a little. So, I'm going to work on breaking those things down. And that was one of the points that just came up in the first two chapters, a few of the points. That's just a few of the points. So I'm saying this to say, and I'm sorry this video is kind of long, guys, but check your egos. We got to check our egos, guys. Get the book. If you really want to like understand, if you've been feeling like what the hell is going on with my thought process, like I feel different about things and stuff like that, and you're trying to be like positive and get into this good place and stuff like that, this book is really, really good for you. But if you feel like nothing's wrong with you, and you love your stuff, and I feel like I love my stuff, like shoot, ain't nothing wrong with me, and be great. I love you too, be great. But whoever feels like they want to tap into that other realm of life and really be happy, because let me tell you something, if you out here and you think that things are going to make you be happy, you're going to be chasing things all your life, and you're never going to stop to be able to smell the roses, as they say. And that's a real saying. Take a moment to just stop chasing everything and live now. Live in the now is what this book is teaching me to do. To live in the now and appreciate what's going on right now, guys. Okay? That's why people with money, you wonder why they still not happy, some of them. Because that's not what makes you happy. And we all know that, but this book helps us understand it, because it's that need for more. We're just always chasing for more, 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 more. And we got to kill that. That's what we got to kill. And just be content and happy. Not even content, just be happy with life. You woke up and you breathing today. You walking. Your kids got coats. You fed them last night. You know what I mean? You're able to get in the car and go somewhere. Let's be happy with what we have. Yes, plan for the future, but don't let it run you. Don't let it run you. Don't let it worry you. Don't let it always be going on, a conversation be going on in here. Which voices in my head? That's in chapter 1 and 2. I'm going to read some of that. Not right now, but I'll come back and do a video on that. Voices in your head. Because I know we all hear them. I hear them right now. We all have them, and we don't know what it is. And you're like, what? Why? Like, you're not crazy. It's that your ego talking. We just didn't know what to call it. We didn't know what it was. We just like, something said, it's a voice in my head. You think something and the voice say something else, and the voice that's always in there talking, it's ego. But, so, oh yeah, before I leave, the 28-day challenge, I did not forget. I didn't forget to do a video. I did forget to do it. Not that I forgot to do a video on it. I just didn't do one yet, guys. As I said, I'm a work in progress every day. Every day I talk to you guys, it's real life. So I'm gonna do a video. I'll be just doing the juice and drinking it and be like, you dummy, you didn't. It's again my mind, that voice. We gotta quiet that. So I'm only on chapter 2. I'm trying to learn how to quiet it down, and the meditation is going good. I've been meditating. This is I think it's I lost count. I think it's 7 or 8 days, 7 or 8 a meditation. Amazing. That's helping me quiet my mind down. Like, stop thinking so much. Just quiet it down. Love y'all. Peace out.